Hey guys, so maybe you've seen these really great posts on Facebook that are very engaging and people get lots and lots of participation on, like the guessing games, or how many gumballs are in the jar, that type of post, and they work really great to get lots of comments, especially if they're really on point. If you're offering a prize that is a Plexus related prize and you still have lots of people commenting in order to win, then you know that those are people who are actually interested in winning something that is Plexus related. So these are great people to follow up with. The thing is, when you get a post like that, or you see one, let's say you see someone else using a post like that, like the other day I did one that says basically, do you want to change your life for $30? And I had tons of response, and I said, do you want to change your life for $30? Or it's not, and it's not selling Plexus, is what I said. And of course, what many of you may not have known is what I was referring to is what ProBio 5 does for people, but had lots of people respond and say, yeah, tell me what the deal is. Well, the important part of being able to come up with these engaging posts is, first of all, coming up with them, or when you see someone else using it and you think, I want to use that, but the follow-up or the conversion of one of those posts, being able to take a post like that and convert it into something that actually means new people on your team, new people trying your products, that type of thing. So this video is to try to give you some ideas of how to make conversion happen. Okay, so when you are getting lots of responses, engagement on a post that you know is related to your business. Now the difference, let me explain the difference here, because you can say, which color do I need to paint my wall, and you may get 300 comments, and that doesn't necessarily mean that those are people that would be interested in Plexus. But I'm talking about the kind of posts that can convert. Do you feel like, well, I'm going to assume that the majority of people who do something like that and then are surprised or overwhelmed by the number of comments or responses that they get, those are the people that reach out to me and say, hey, what are you saying to those people? Because maybe they copied it from my wall and they saw me do it, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of people responding and I don't know what to say to them. So a couple of pointers. First of all, the goal is to take it from your Facebook profile and to move it over into private messenger. So any of the people who are commenting that are not already involved in Plexus, you need to immediately say, I'll message you, or just go over into Messenger and send them a message that is a response to what they said to you. And from there, the pointers get pretty simple, but it's keep the conversation going, keep the conversation casual. The longer that you can keep the conversation casual, I say it's usually about 5 exchanges back and forth. The longer that you can keep it going and keep it casual, the more it's like their threshold for keeping their guard up is like right here. They have this threshold of like, no, I've got my guard up with you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to send me tons of information? Are you gonna try to invite me to something? What is this? And the longer you talk to them before engaging in business type talk, the more the threshold comes down, and they are more likely to be like, okay, I'm gonna let my defenses down and actually absorb the information that you're gonna give me once you decide to. So 4 or 5 exchanges back and forth before they might be ready and willing and receptive to what you have to say. So casual things would be like, something as simple as, hey, if it's like, you want $30, something like, how can $30 change your life? So if they responded to that, yeah, tell me more. You could say something to them along the lines of, hey, I saw that you commented on my wall. What's been going on with you? Literally, start there and just talk to them for a second, and then say what I was talking about. After 2 or 3, 4 or 5 exchanges, say what I was talking about is the ProBio 5 product that we have. It runs in about the $30 range. And here are some of the things that I've seen it do for people, and then list out 4 or 5 that you think that might be something they would click with. And then say, have you ever tried it? And then take the conversation there. Questions, always ending with questions. It's so important that you end with a question that they feel required to respond to, because the goal of the engagement, the goal to get to conversion, well, the goal is conversion. The goal to get there is to get them to realize that really what you need to do is just talk to them for a while. That you're not gonna like immediately start spamming them with a bunch of stuff, that you're not gonna ask them for their firstborn child, those types of things, right? So they have to let that threshold of, it's trust, what it is. It's trust. They know that you're not gonna Tigger bounce them and, you know, send them tons of information. So engaging posts, when you see them, make sure, first of all, if it's a post like the one I did that says $30 that could change your life, first of all, make sure you know that it's an engaging post that you have the answer to. I have people sometimes say, hey, I posted what you posted, and people are asking me questions now and I don't know how to answer them. It's because they posted something that was like above their level of knowledge. Don't do that. Stay within your level of knowledge, or get the answer beforehand from someone before you post it. Okay, that's very important. If you are wanting to create huge momentum for your team, or even just huge momentum for yourself, take the file on the butterfly page that's called momentum and start. It's an entire file that is completely, it was created for creating momentum, and from start to finish. If you're not on my team and you see this video, you can ask your Jewel, whoever your Jewel is, to grab the file off of our Jewel box page called needing momentum, or need momentum. That's what I think I called it on there. And it gives you an outline of exactly how to go about starting with an engaging post, how to message back and forth with people, just like I've talked to you about in this video, all the way into how to end it with inviting them to something like an online lunch party, or maybe a belly buster challenge or something, all eventually leading to conversion. So hope this video helped you guys, and I'll be talking to you soon.